Test. Are we back? I think it started at part 2 automatically. I hadn't even been, I've been over here trying to figure out what happened. I think it just kicked back on. Yeah, it just created a new stream by itself. Scary. It just created a new stream on all the platforms automatically. Which I wish I could have just told everybody, if it doesn't come back, we'll wrap it up. But yeah, everything died essentially. All right, well, the feed died, but I think we're back. And what I'll probably do is go ahead and just try to put a bow on everything. And close these auctions and finish up this crate. And I know I owe a bunch of big thank yous to everybody. So let me do this right quick. We got a claim coming in from Matt. I am actually halfway across the room now with my phone. I was over here on Facebook and doing signal test. We only had one more crate to recap. Yeah, we dropped everything. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do while I still have all my chat is I'm going to sell this to Tom McEwen for $40. Tom, you got the good, the bad, and the ugly for $40. Thank you. Appreciate that. And then the AC/DC, the last bid that came in on that, AC/DC, I'm going to go ahead and sell that to that last high bidder. Eric Van, Josh Brown, Jeff Hansen. We need to sell it to Josh Brown for $28. Josh Brown gets that for $28. Luthel wants a Wu-Tang. And Protect Your Neck is on there. Yes, that's sold to Matt for $33.99. All right, so let's recap that last crate, and I'll probably stop there, especially since the feed died. But we have a new stream up and running. Let me make sure it's on YouTube. It 100% has to be recording on YouTube. If it's recording on YouTube, we're good. Yeah, it shows up as the same title, but that's okay. And let's recap that last crate for anybody that just jumped back on. And then I'm going to say that's it. It's probably meant to happen because we was at the end and I pretty much, my tooth was killing me. I muted my mic there for a second. I was like, man, what the heck is wrong with my tooth? So yeah, let me finish this crate up and then we'll say good night from Coletco. We have first, though, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. We got a wait list for the whole set, the most recent ones. That's on clear vinyl, $39.99. I still got a Rammstein Rise for $49. Also, we have Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction, $44.99. Rob Zombie's 33 yellow vinyl. Slipknot is 36 purple vinyl. Whoop, autographs fell. We have Iron Maiden Peace of Mind for $33. Wildside's $39. Rammstein Zeet is $44. Municipal Waste, The Art of Partying is $38. Flotsam and Jetsam Blood in the Water is $29. Tool Undertow is $33. Also, we have Taylor Swift Folklore. You haven't bought that one yet, Matt. Folklore is $39. The Slipknot is Volume 3. Before I Forget, that's $36.99. There's another Taylor Swift, Megadeth, $33 so far. Jack Johnson and Friends, music from Curious George, $36.99. Primus Pork Soda is $39. Pink Floyd in mono is $33. Matt Parsons says take Taylor. Well, it was two of the same one. And, oh, he said take both. He wants Taylor and Slipknot. Great decisions. fantastic decisions. And then we got the Colt pure singles. We sold one earlier. There's one left for 38. Jason on Jack Johnson. Yeah, that has upside down. Upside down. Great one there. That is sold to Jason Forterat. That was my last copy of Curious George and Kelly Gabney on Undertow by Tool. All right. Well, thanks for y'all for joining this last segment. I mean, I've got about an hour left before Facebook would have expired, but it's on a new stream. So if I don't go ahead and wrap up now, we probably would be here for hours more. Let me update my view timer. My restream's really messed up over here. Let me reset this and reset this. What does it say over here? Yeah, 3250. People's jumping back on, but we're going to go ahead and sign off for the night. I'm going to leave it up for a second, though, to make sure everybody knows what we're doing and make sure anybody doesn't have any last requests. And I definitely want to say a thank you to everybody on an amazing night. We were just short of a Hall of Fame night. We were just short. We didn't sell the Beatles and we didn't sell Metallica, but we did sell the Rush for $3,000. We did sell the Oasis guitar for $3,375. That's a pretty dang good night just selling those two items for sure. That's some of the most expensive albums ever sold. The Colt was called Pure Singles. That's $38.99. Pure Singles on the Colt. And I think somebody claimed the Colt when my feed was crashing earlier. Cameron put Colt, please. That might have been from that last crate. Let me see if I can find that. Was there a Sonic Temple left for Cameron? His feed popped up. Cameron wanted a Colt. That was one of these right here. Get you some Listerine. Yeah. That's what my dentist was saying. He's like, you need to go wash out your... He said, every time you do one of those monsters, he said, you need to go in the bathroom and wash out your mouth as soon as you get done drinking one of those. And I was like, well, that's tough because I'm literally like doing a broadcast. But I'm going to start having to do that. I might have to start muting my mic because I want to protect my teeth. So there's that. These actually don't have sugar in them, though. The ones I drink don't have any sugar. So, well, it only has 3 grams. It's not like a regular Monster. Those regular Monsters, it's like a billion, but yeah, I got to be careful. But yeah, those don't really have any sugar, the ones I drink. That's why I drink them. They have a lot of other bad stuff, though. Chemicals going right on my teeth. So, thanks, everybody. Did I get a copy of Diary of a Madman? You did. I pulled you one of those earlier. Yes. I did. And just so anybody knows, if you want to step up to the plate and think about it overnight, I've got the signed George Harrison Ringo Starr, $3,500. Think about it. Signed George Harrison Ringo Starr Beatles cut. And then I have the signed 4 Beatles autographs, $15,000. And some of the stuff I might put away for a while, just FYI. Might not be, I might decide not to sell some of it because I really thought it was going to go to New Homes tonight. So now I might have a change of heart. I might be like, yeah, I'm just going to take this stuff back home. And Metallica is 10 grand. So 3,500, 15, and 10. A lot of money right there on the table, but it's available if you decide you want them. Okay? Crazy cool stuff there. Beatles, Metallica, and that's about the only thing that didn't sell tonight. And just a few other autographs over here. A few other autographs, and that was the Runaways, Rat, and Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost, 35, Runaways, 35, and Rat, 175. So thanks, everybody. As always, if you change your 9, Fear Inoculum. You know what? I had something over here I didn't show, so I was just going to show it tomorrow. You know, the other night we sold a pre-owned Fear Inoculum. I have the box set, okay? It's a little bit more than just the 3 LP black vinyl, but this is the box set, and I did not show it tonight. It's $189.99. Let's go back to the main camera. It's really hard to show it, but I do have a... You know, the other night, somebody we bid up a pre-owned copy of this for what? Almost almost $170. And some of the backup bidders that was within $5 and $10, I was like, hey, I can get those brand new for like $189. And I have it right there. It's $189. It's an epic box set. Book, you know how it comes. It's an amazing set. Or if you want the cheaper one, I can order you one. But instead of the cheaper one this time, I went with the box set because there was a ton of interest the other night in that. And for those that's usually here for vintage, tomorrow should be a heavy vintage night. I mean, I knew with 10 crates of new vinyl and all these auctions, we wouldn't make a dent really. So, yep. Black Sabbath Super Deluxe. I do not. Scott, I saw some of your comments coming in earlier, and I was thinking, but also I couldn't even hardly focus to answer your question. So, apologize, but no, I don't. Those are not in stock anymore. I used to could order them at any time of the day. Any time of the day, I could say, give me 10 of them, and they'd ship them. So, I got a whole crate of metal over here we didn't get to. Almost everything in that video, 2/3 of it's still available. The chances Louisville allows a Cure signature item to be auctioned. A Cure autograph. I've never had anything autographed by anybody from the Cure. Can I see the Runaways? You can. It is signed by Jackie Fox. It's made out to Andy. Andy, all the best. Jackie Fox, $35. Yeah, we got lots of Dio. Is the TDG that I got colored or just plain? TDG. You must refer to the abbreviation of 3 Days Grace. It is on black vinyl to my knowledge. I think it's black vinyl. There's no hop sticker on the cover. Yeah, I'm assuming black. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be Metal Night Part 2. Another reason I'm going to stop early. I got a lot more cool stuff I can fluff to get ready, more signature items. No pun intended, signature items. We're all of a sudden on some high-end stuff. I want to sell it, but also I don't want to sell it. It's like, here it is, but, you know. And we sold Euthanasia, yeah. That's a rare album, though. I've been buying and selling hundreds of thousands of LPs. That's the first time I've ever had that. Think about that. Traveling all over the country, buying and selling hundreds of thousands of LPs, the first time ever offering that Megadeth. And we've bought some insane people's collections before. The people were insane, and their collections were insane. And nobody I've ever bought from any kind of caliber metal collection has ever had that Euthanasia. Or that Cryptic Writings. I've only ever had it twice now, I think. And I've probably bought and sold now, well, if you count the stuff I've gotten rid of in bulk, and since I've been doing this, we've probably moved over 1 million LPs. Since I've been doing this, and counting just getting rid of stuff, I've probably bought and moved, and I won't quote say sold, but some of them all technically did sell, probably close to 1 million albums. And that was the first time we've ever had that. I think in the last 3 years, we've sold individually probably 400,000 albums. And that's the first time I've had that. So that just goes to show you. If I ever say, here's a rare album, we've never had one before, it's rare. Of course, the longer I'll be doing this, we'll find more and more extremely rare stuff. But for me to still be saying that now, after selling individually that many LPs, it's crazy for me still to be saying that. I'm thinking about everything I've ever sold at flea markets and eBay and bulk and here and box lots. Pretty insane. All right. Put down Kelly for that tool. Make sure we've made a note for that. And I'm about to finish up here. I got Mom's burritos at my house. I'm probably going to go home and eat some of those after I I really need to get to the gym, but man, I wish I could just go home and eat and go to sleep. Who else wants to do that? Aussie Live. You talking about the Kansas City? Yeah, that we showed that earlier tonight. It was Aussie in Kansas City. Yep. Gym is overrated. I don't know. It makes you feel better. But here's what I'd like to do. Shoot these morning videos for 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Go home, eat those burritos, and go to sleep. But I probably need to just eat a snack here, then go to the gym, and then do the burritos. But it's not that late, so I have plenty of time. But I got to find time to order vinyl, too. That's the big thing. I got to order vinyl between now and tomorrow or before noon tomorrow. So, Alonzo, you did get one. You did. Not when you're 67. I guess that's true. I like going if of course, I have trouble I don't have trouble sleeping. It's just I'm doing stuff. But if I really want to go to sleep, you go to the gym and lift weights and walk, and it's like, oh, you're exhausted. It's like, oh. See, I'm yawning right now. Yeah, I got to make y'all's 9 a.m. crate. I got to do that. It doesn't take too long. If I say goodnight and end the feed, I'll probably have all that done by 1:30. I usually film it, upload it, schedule it, upload it, do the 9 a.m., turn off all the stuff in here, clean up a little bit. Hopefully I'm out of here by 1:30 or 2. Sometimes I'm still here at 8 a.m. when the morning crew starts showing up. Or actually, Tanner and Seth sometimes get here at 5 a.m. Just depends. So, Megadeth Euthanasia, I think 1,180. And we sold Cryptic Writings last week for 1,100. And we sold the Sealed Rust in Peace for over 500, I think. So, big stuff. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'm ending the feed. Good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll do this all over again. Another big night ahead tomorrow.